Well. We are in the shop today.
Yay. Doing some shop work.
I mean, we've been in the shop a lot this past week?
2 weeks?
Week and a half?
It was really hot.
Yeah, we weren't in the shop last week, a few nights. So we didn't work a lot last week, at night anyways, because it was hot. There's Autumn's breaking stuff over there. Hey, all right, take 3.
We're not doing stuff willy-nilly around here.
So, of course, it was hot last week, so Dad actually said shop was closed Wednesday night, and I don't think we did anything Thursday night. It was hot too Thursday night. So we came here Friday. I came here during the day Friday and rebuilt their clutches because we have to run. Okay, so let me get back here. We are right now currently getting ready for GSR Cartway. We race this coming Wednesday in a couple days. The reason we're going up there this Wednesday night is, well, it's their last Wednesday night before they run their Badger 50, which is their money special. And we ran it last year and had a blast, so we're going again this year. And this year, the old man's going to run. He's going to run the senior division, which is 400 pounds. Corey's going to run the sportsman division, which is 350 pounds. We actually get to take a weight off this cart.
Yay.
And then if they run them again, which I'm guessing they will, they ran Animal last year at the Badger 50. So Corey's going to put Autumn's Animal on his spare cart, hanging up on the wall over there, and he's going to run 2 classes with the Badger 50.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
So we are getting ready to go up there basically so we can test and tune. Yeah. Get re-familiar with the track. Dad's never raced there. So let him get acclimated with it. We got, well, a long time ago.
Yeah.
But we know how good your memory is, old man.
I was in my wing cart there.
Oh, your wing right there. That's right. They run the stock 206 rules with these stock clutches that's in the 206 rules. If it was me personally, that's how I would run the program. In like the regular sportsman division, it's already there, black and white, but that's just me personally. And then maybe I would have an advanced sportsman class, which I've talked about that in the past. So I reset up some Hiller Flame clutches, brand new shoes, drums, all that jazz, set them up, and then I cleaned up their disc clutches that they run. And then I actually boxed up Corey's and sent it back up to Fast Factory. He's going to do a little test and tuning and get it ready for the final 2 big shows that he'll be running the 206 with that clutch. Because unfortunately, we're down to 5 weekends.
Yeah, counting them, man.
It's crazy. I don't know where the summer went.
Racing.
But racing. Little smart ass over here.
But it's the good part of the season.
Yeah.
The specials,
Yeah.
The fun.
I mean, less pressure.
Less pressure, no
There's
points.
pressure, but
Right, it's a different
it's
pressure.
less of a grind.
Right.
Racing stuff.
All the points
It's not the
racing.
grind.
Right. So that's what I did on Friday. Did you show up Friday night? I don't know if you came over Friday night. Oh, yeah, you did. You came and worked on your sidebar.
Yeah.
You worked on your sidebar because we replaced Corey's right rear sidebar. He built the new one. And as you see, that one doesn't have weight brackets and all. Okay, so we built, as I was saying, I must not have hit the play button. So I'm going to have to spin back a little bit of what I was saying. So we got the side, Corey's got a second sidebar with no weight on it. And we're just going to swap the sidebars between our prep program or non-prep program. Possibly Rice Lake, which is non-prep, but it's also a very high grip track. So it's just track dependent, really. But that was one of the biggest things we learned at the Pumpkin last year is our setup was not good for the prep program. We need to rely more on the prep side versus the mechanical grip side. So, and yeah, Heidi's trying to kill us over here. She was spinning
Wobble.
an impact that had a wobble socket on it, and the freaking socket went flying and damn near hit me in the balls. So, wow. Okay. So then, so Saturday, then I came here. Well, actually, we're all here. Corey finished up his sidebar. You did a bunch of other stuff, I think.
Yeah.
And basically, I'm the holdup. I also didn't expect it to be this long, but we had to size the tires that we got. Trevor Rush had my tires to Rush. Trevor Rush, Bush. One of those two.
And thank you, Trevor.
Yes, thank you very much.
I really appreciate
Yep.
it.
So he round cutted the tires for us, and then kind of gave me some guidance on some prepping for GSR. So we're going off of him on that. But I had to size them. Corey wanted more Stager than we ran last year. We got kind of different. One person, Trevor, actually told us another Stager. A buddy Dick up there, his son Maverick races. He told me another Stager, and I got a few other people that. So we kind of talked about what they're running, and then Corey goes, "I want this one." He wants 2 inches Stager, so that's what we put in it. My plan initially was to actually leave the right sides because they were all pretty much close, and just shrink the lefts. I had to shrink the lefts like about a half of an inch, and I literally could not shrink them. They're as small as they can go, both left front and left rear. I even water shocked them, and they still didn't shrink. So after messing around for a while doing that, I then decided, all right, lefts stay the same, and I have to adjust to the right. So then I adjusted to the right. So that was a little time consuming, but it's all good. So yes. So now we fast forward to today. One of the things we've been talking about is comfortability, and really it kind of started with autumn. But Corey has been like, all right, I'm prepping for the 100 laps. And
I've been prepping for it all season.
mentally, he's been gearing up for. This is what he's been gearing up for this season, is like the last 5 races here.
Yep.
So one of the things we had decided to try with Autumn was we tipped her steering wheel closer to her so it was a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
So you're not correct. If you do that at the camera again, you're not sitting here like that, a little more straight.
Yep.
She seemed to like it. You didn't say yes or you didn't say no as far as I know. Did you like it?
I actually do like it.
You do like it. Okay. So I started doing research on wheels and stuff like that, getting other people's input in the race community. And one of the things that everyone said and recommended was tip the wheel more for more, I don't know if I say it'd be easier to steer. It'd be more comfortable / easier to steer on a high grip track. And that's what we're looking for, especially high grip 100 lap track.
Yeah. See, I think I do a death grip.
And that
Like,
you can
Forearm
feel it right
burns,
there.
dude.
So, and that's where we were talking about the Max Pappas wheel that PRC sells. It's the same wheel as this. I actually talked to James Stanley over at PSR. PSR. PRC.
I think it's still the heat.
It's probably the heat. And he said it's the same exact wheel, but padded.
yeah.
It's the same size, same shape, everything. Yes, there is a difference in the tubing, like right down here. It's different. It's a 3-spoke versus a 4-spoke setup. And I found out the goods and the goods and bads. But pretty much everyone says, and highly suggested by Axlin, and that's what we kind of went off of, was get this adapter, which we got it from, can't remember his name. I'll put it up on the screen. Very nice guy. He's over in Pennsylvania. Easy to deal with. He sold us these adapters. And this is a 15-degree adapter on the wheel. So yes, it's moving the wheel a little bit closer to Corey, and it's actually tipping it. There's a big difference. As Heidi's in the screen here. There is a big difference. I mean, I can see it already. So it'd be interesting to get you on the scales and just see what you think sitting there. Because the thing is, I don't want to get the wheel too close where you're not comfortable. So if it's not comfortable that way, then we actually got to purchase a different style wheel that's got more tip in it. I got 2 of them, so the old man's going to test it too. If they like it, I'm buying more. So back up a little bit. Sunday, Corey came over, and then we did a little bit of wiping on the tires. He sealed them for now, just for scaling to keep the tires clean.
Yeah, and then
we're going to unseal them for what we're using. We don't want to keep them sealed. Okay, so that is where we're at right now.
we're going to scale.
So we're going to scale the Momo, scale the old man. So we got to take weight off of you. We got to put weight onto him.
Yep.
And then we should be ready to load up tomorrow and go racing the next day.
Yeah.
True that. So I'm going to put you down.
Let's do some time lapse.
We'll do some time lapse with some pretty music on.
Yeah.
And I will do some scaling, see what Corey thinks of this wheel, and we're going to go from there.
Come on, now it's lighter.
No.
No.
All right, the Momo's going to hop in. We're going to see what he thinks of the steering wheel.
It's flavored water, man. Tops. Oh. Oh, Joe.
Ooh. Oh.
Does the wheel feel too close?
No.
Told you, it feels good.
Oh.
It's a
No.
little different than yours, I believe.
Actually,
It's tipped a lot more.
Oh.
actually secures this arm more.
Screw that.
I like it a lot.
So let's definitely try it out.
I like it a
See
lot.
what we think.
Yeah.
Get you in race mode with it.
Yeah.
Your hands look more natural.
Yeah. That might help with the death grip.
No, you still feel that. We have other options for a different wheel. We're getting that one from Shane so we can try it.
Yep.
Before we invest that kind of money in a wheel.
Yeah, 200 is a lot.
Maxim thought you'd like that combination.
What's that?
Maxim thought you'd like this combination.
We're gonna do it.
If you can hear me, raise your hand.
I'm gonna write it down and then we'll discuss. Okay, so we've decided to make a couple changes. So we're about 10 pounds heavier than we need to be. So we're gonna take some lead off, which should compensate for what we're looking for numbers before we start moving weight around. We're also gonna add, I think we start with 3 washes across.
Okay.
Is what I'm thinking, and we're gonna see where we sit then after we make these changes. So we're gonna take roughly, this is probably about 12 pounds off,
Yeah, 12 pounds.
roughly 12 pounds. So it should put them in that 368 range, and we got to be
350 you said earlier.
yes. So you're 370 now, so that should put you in the 358 range,
Which I'd be good
eight
with.
pounds over.
Yep.
Of course, we'll have lead with us just in case we have to make changes based off of their scales. So we're gonna take that lead weight off. We're gonna put 3 washes across in the right front, and then we'll put them back on the scales and go from there. But I think you're liking the wheel so far just by sitting
I
in it.
really am. Really am.
So perfect. Alrighty, we're gonna keep rolling. Well, we're at 360 now for total, so we're going to leave that. Now we're just manipulating the lead on the cart. We're going to take 2 chunks of lead from the lower right rear of his seat. We're going to move it to the left side of his seat. Add some more left side weight. It'll add just a little bit of nose, but I think it'll be all right. I'm going to add 1 more washer across. I'm going to do that on the left front, and then I think we're going to throw it back on the scales, and we'll check it again. We are good with Corey's cart. We like the numbers where they're at. We moved 10 pounds. It gave us another percent on the left side. Gave us a 0.5% on the nose, and we actually left this cross alone. I was going to change it originally. I opted not to once I got thinking about it. But I'm pretty good with what we decided to go with.
I agree. I think it's a good combination between the flex and the chassis.
Yeah.
And what we have going.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Up next is now the old man. We now have to add weight to this guy because he's got to weigh a minimum of 400 pounds where Corey is 350. So, yeah, this is a different scenario because usually I'm dealing with wanting to move, changing his numbers, but I don't have a lot of weight to move except for his body mass. So we'll get him on the scales, we'll kind of see where his numbers are, and then we'll kind of figure out from there what we're going to do. Where we're sitting, his dad is 25 pounds under the minimum, so I need to put roughly 35 pounds on his cart. Now originally we have 15 pounds off of this cart that he normally runs to meet the minimum weights and stuff for MTS Raceway. So Corey's pulled out some lead. We got a lot of options here. I'd like to see a little more nose. So what I'm thinking is probably a chunk here, and a chunk right here under the seat. Let's put another one right here, and then stack one opposite of that. Let me see where he sits right now.
Yeah, we need a hose.
You fly, don't bother me.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's get you out now. Let's mount that weight to the floor. I'll do the cross. Oh God, I'm heavier. Tell the difference.
Yeah, it is amazing how, wow, really is.
All right, we're gonna close this log out. So we got the cards scaled out, ready to rock. I personally feel good about the numbers. I think Corey does. I think, do you?
I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. Excited about the wheels.
Yes.
So all we got to do now is square them, tow them, and load them.
Yep.
So we got a prep program to do when we get to the track. So 2 days. Today is the 30th. I don't know if I said that, or no, today is the 28th. We race August 30th, Wednesday at GSR. So
Can't wait.
be a good time. True that. So, oh, I got 50% battery. I got to do this quick.
All right, guys.
So, all right. I hope you like. Huh?
50?
15.
Oh.
It just flashed and said 15 to go. So, all right. So, like, subscribe, share, comment, and next time you see us, we'll at GSR Cartway. True that. Peace.